Hey, my kings and queens, question. Have you been watering your flower? If not, that's okay. Come water yours with me. We're going to grow together. Okay, so y'all, my father has been whooping me about what's in your hand. And I feel like I've been speaking about this for a minute now, but y'all know after he whooped me, I got to come whoop y'all with it, because it's always somebody that needs to hear that word. It's always somebody that's out there that needs some guidance that may not have any guidance, and that's my only mission. That's the only reason my father got me on here. So we growing together, we watering our flowers together, and we just gonna get this thing right. That's the thing I love about life. Every single day that you wake up, that God blesses us with another day, we can change that day. We do not have to wake up and be the same person as yesterday. Every day is an opportunity for you to get up and get done whatever you need to get done, okay? So today's word is going to be about, what do you got in your hand? Look at what you got in your hand and figure out how can you use what you have in your hand. Sometimes we may be looking at other people's situation and be like, well, dang, they got so much of this, they got so much of that. If I was them, I'd be doing this with that, I'd be doing this. But look at what's in your hand. What do you have in your hand that you can use and take advantage of? No longer worry about, okay, this person got this much time, why are you not taking advantage of their time? Or this person got this house, why are you not taking advantage of this house? Or this person got all this money, and why they not taking advantage? Like, if I had that money, I would have been eating like this, I would have been eating like this. If I had this, I would have been, But take a step back and look at what you have in your hand. What do you have in your hand that you can benefit from? Because sometimes we be too busy on looking at what everybody else has to where we don't even think and appreciate what God has already have blessed us with. God blessed us with his mental. We is literally made in the image of God. We have the ability to change our mental, you guys. Animals can't go and say, okay, I'm finna go become this, or I'm finna go study this word. No, whatever nature whatever kind of animal they is, how they act is how they act. It's no changing, it's no doing none of that. They just that animal. But God blessed us enough to give us and make us in the image of him, to have everything, mostly everything that he has. God has given us everything, and we still don't even see it as enough. Sometimes we just need to appreciate what we have, work with what we have, and figure out how can we become better with what we have. Whatever you're struggling with that you feel like you cannot get out of, you can get out of it. It's just sometimes you may not want to get out. I wouldn't say not want to get out of it. Sometimes I feel like in my case is that I've been trying to make time for it. But and then sometimes we don't move because we can't really see too much. And sometimes God, is there something on my neck? It is something on my neck. But sometimes, let me not get distracted, but I gotta get it off. But sometimes God don't show us certain things because he wants us to move out on faith. Some people have visions. Some people see themselves as becoming better. Some people see themselves as, a whole new person. Some people see themselves in mansions. And yes, it's good to have a vision. But sometimes God will hide the vision just to see how much faith do you have. How long is it going to take for you to move? God told me, I bet you if a famous person told you to be at their house at 4 in the morning, every day I give you $2,000. If a famous person told you to be at their house, at whatever artist that you listen to, whoever, if they told you to be at their house at 4 in the morning, and I give you $2,000 every time you come, you will go, right? Whatever your desire is, whatever, you will go. But if God telling you to be up at 4 in the morning, for some reason you can't see him, you can't see your vision for yourself, you just know that you want better, but you're not moving. What makes that person so different from God? God is the plug. God is the famous person. He is the connect. He got everything. So it's no reason on why you shouldn't be moving. And when I heard God say that to me, and he just said, look at what you got in your hand. I don't care about none of that. I don't care what time you go to sleep. I don't care how hard you're working with hair and work, and I don't care. I am the plug. He is the plug. God has the blessing for us, but we have to get in line with the blessing, you guys. I've been walking my dog, y'all, and every single time I get caught in the rain, I said, Father, why you keep allowing me to get wet? Why you keep allowing me to get wet out here in this rain? Why you ain't sparing me? I was watching this lady video, Latoya K. I watch her all the time. And she said that she was right on time. She was going in there to shop for her kids. And when she came back, she can tell like the cloud. No, when she was going in, she could tell that it was just finna pour down raining. It was finna pour down raining. She knew it was gonna pour down raining. But she said when she got outside, she was just rushing to the car. She had a handful of bags. You know, she had kids and everything with her. And she said as soon as she got in the car, it just poured. And she said she didn't get wet not one time. She didn't get wet not one time because she was right on time. So I say that to say this. But more of her story is that when God sends you a blessing, when he is calling you higher to do certain things, you cannot just think that something is going to come to you. It won't come to you. You have to go out there and get it. Change your mindset. It all starts with your mindset, you guys. Once you start manifesting these things in your life, that is going to start stirring up in your body. It's going to start storing up. Once that stuff start manifesting in your mind, you have no choice but to move. But it all starts with the mind first. She put in the work to go in there and get back in her car just on time to where no drop of rain touched her. So I said it to say this, while I'm walking outside, I'm walking my dog, and I'm getting caught in the rain. And I'm like, Father, why is you keep allowing me to get wet? Like, you see me walking my dog. Like, why you ain't sparing me? He said, because you're not looking at what you got in your hand. If you're going to continue to procrastinate with what you have and keep complaining about what you have and what you have to do to get there, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it because you don't want to put in the work. And sometimes you just got to be real with yourself. And that's not that I don't want to put in the work, but I just be tired. But so what? Be tired for Jesus. Sometimes you just got to be tired for Jesus. We be tired for everything else but Jesus. And he told me, he said, if you continue to complain about what you not doing, I mean, not what you're not doing, but what you don't have and how tired you is, you're going to miss the blessing. This is what's going to happen every single time. You're going to continue to get wet. You're going to get left behind. But sometimes when the blessing is right there, the blessing can be right there, but you not. Your old ways of thinking not. Especially if you're trying to get to a blessing and you're trying to take God with you. Because I feel like a lot of reasons why a lot of famous people go through a lot of things in their life is because God is not with them. And I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to be that person that forget who I am or who God is when I get to where I need to be. I don't want none of that. That's not me. That's disgusting to me. Not being humble, no. That's not me. So the route that you may have to take, whatever you have to do, you got to do it. Because God told me if you continue to wait, if you continue to procrastinate, if you continue to complain, you will miss it. So I really hope this video helps somebody. Do not miss what God has for you. Get up, make the decision, do what you need to do. It all starts with your mind first, y'all. Write the manifestation words down. Don't let nobody keep telling you that it don't work. Don't let nobody keep telling you that you look crazy for writing whatever you writing down. Do not get distracted. Remove all distractions away from you. If you have to remove distractions away from you, remove distractions away from you. If you got to cut people off, cut them people off. If you got to get in the room by yourself, get in that room by yourself. Put yourself on a time limit. And, okay, this is what I'm going to do around this amount of time. And at this time, I'm going to finish it. And you got to stick to it. This is something that you cannot play with, y'all. This is a generational curse that needs to be broken. This is stronger and deeper than you think it is. This is not something that you can keep playing with. You keep tiptoeing with the devil and keep on playing with him, he going to eat you up and spit you out. And if you're not trying to get ate up and spit out, we got to move. We got to move because at the end of the day, the world is going to keep moving. Everything else is going to keep moving. People going to keep moving. Don't worry about what you got to let go. Don't worry about who you got to let go. Don't worry about how you're going to do it. Don't worry about none of that thing. None of that stuff. Just do it. Especially if it's for God, just do it. Just do it. So if y'all are in the same situation and you trying to get yourself right spiritually, just take it to God in prayer. Ask him what he wants you to do. And he'll reveal it to you. And after that, just get to work. It's time to be more disciplined. Because sometimes you just got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, I'm just sick and tired of just waking up because I'm not where I want to be spiritually. You get what I'm saying? And I have the tools, so there's no need to keep being mad. I can't be mad at nobody but myself. So you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. No more excuses. No more excuses. If it don't cost you, let it cost you. Let it cost you. But to spend time with God, you know the thing about God, to spend time with God, it may cost you, you know, your sleep or whatever it is. I don't know. But if God just wants you to come talk to him, that don't cost you nothing for you to go talk to him. Nothing at all. For you to just sit down and just talk with him. Like me, it's costing me sleep. Because I just be so tired, but sleep. Out of all the things that people struggle with in the world. And sometimes you got to remember what God is putting other people through. And look at your situation, because it's always somebody that's going through worse than what you're going through. And we sit here and complain. And I had to remember that. I said, dang, Zay, somebody else could be going through something that's so worse than what you're going through. And you complaining about waking up this early. And it's not that I haven't been doing it, but it's the consistency. I've been doing it, but not consistent. And you cannot do something with God at this point. It don't matter how long it takes. It don't matter how long it takes. Until God comes to you and reveal himself to you, that's how long you need to be sitting in that boat. Because sometimes we don't move and we get out of something too quick because we don't see anything happening. But God has waited on us, and he been seeing everything that he put in us for the longest. And he had to wait on us this long for us to us to come to him. He had to wait. You need to wait for him to reveal himself to you. It is no excuses. None whatsoever, y'all. Look at what you got in your hand. See how can you work with it. Just see how can you work with it. And just appreciate that thing, because once you appreciate the things that you already have, God will give you more. But if he see you complaining with everything that you already have, and you always complaining about this and you always complaining about that, everything is going to be stripped away from you. Because he already see that you complaining about this. And y'all, like I said, we just got to change our mental. Let's stop allowing this devil to think that we have it bad. We do not have it bad. If you can just change your mindset and just say, okay, I really appreciate God. It done got to the point to me to where, like, I done start appreciating my hands, my feet, my stomach, my womb, my girl down there, all of that. Because just ask yourself, if I didn't have these things, how would I be? Sometimes we don't even look at what we have already and appreciate what we have because we too used to using it. But when God take it away, what you gonna do? When he take it away, you just left and just like you just feel so hopeless. But just imagine everybody else that don't have what you have, and yet you take what you have for granted. So like I said, it shouldn't be no reason on why we not making a move, y'all. It's like it just shouldn't be no reason. Whatever it is that you want to do, man, you can do it. You can do it. You just got to get tired of being tired. And once you get tired of being tired, after God talked to me, honey, the juicer was ordered, the bottles for the juicer was ordered, all that stuff. Because we just don't have no time to be playing. When you want it bad enough, nobody or nothing can stop you. God is already supporting you. His angels, they already supporting you. They just waiting on you to get yourself in line. But you got to get what God wants for you, because can't nobody want what's for you more than you want what's for you. You can't get mad at other people's situations because they where they need to be, and you have the ability to be where you want to be, but yeah, you still not putting in the work. You're not putting in the work. You can't get mad for someone else having something and you not putting it in the work. And you can't do it because it's not fair to the people that had to put in the work. It's not fair to the people that had to scribe and slave for the position that they in, and yet you come over here and you get mad at somebody else for being where they need to be because you didn't put in the work or because you did halfway. It's not fair. At the end of the day, if kid, grown up, whatever, get it in your mind. Because kids, y'all can imagine things too. Now, y'all imaginations are real big. So y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all, but y'all get it together. If you want a toy, keep imagining that toy in your mind. You got it. adults, this is mainly for my adults though. Whatever you want to be, kings and queens, you can be it. Wherever you want to be in life, you can be it. You just got to put in the work. It's time to change our mindsets. It's time to water our flowers. It's time to become better. No more excuses. Excuses are useless. Ooh, they're very useless. I mean, what can we do with them? Nothing. So yeah, let's water our flowers. Let's get to what we need to be. Let's become better. And let's just keep putting in work. And look at what you got in your hand. Okay? I hope my kings and queens, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Love and blessings may come your way. Bye.